Hey everybody, welcome back to Leosophy. This video is going to be a short primer for next week's video because it's going to take a lot of time and energy to really construct a cohesive apologia or argument for what I'm going to be talking about next week, which is a combination of what I call primatism and agrarianism. Now, agrarianism, that's nothing new. And really, primatism is just my interpretation of what is sometimes referred to as the monkey sphere. And I'm not going to get into the monkey sphere, what it really means, but agrarianism, for those of you who don't know, it's a perspective. You could argue it as a philosophy, but it's more of a perspective that society flourishes best, both on a psychological or psycho-spiritual level, as well as on a quality of life level, not necessarily in terms of GDP, far from it. If the basis of that society is wilderness and agriculture, rather than what we like to call civilization. That's a point of view that I've had for a long time, and it's a point of view that I've ascribed to in my daily life for a long time. But I've never really thought about reaching out to people and talking about it. But a lot of the things that I've seen lately on the news and also seeing people's videos that encourage that kind of lifestyle, it's led me to want to lend credence to it, not by showing, how to milk goats or, what microgreens grows the fastest, which that's not a criticism. It sounded a little mean-spirited there for a second, but I just think that on a philosophical level, on a cerebral level, it needs to be evaluated. It needs to be diagnosed. It needs to be deconstructed, dissected, looked at. And obviously, this is going to be biased because I've already told you I support it, which is why any dissension would be very welcome because, in my opinion, arguments that can't stand any sort of ridicule or not necessarily ridicule, but criticism, valid criticism, really aren't arguments. They're just opinions put forth. So yeah, that's really all I'm going to talk about right now. It's just a short little introduction to the fact that next week, heads up, going to be talking about agrarianism and what I call primatism. Which, like I said, I'm not going to get into primatism right now, but if you're curious, you can look up the monkey sphere, and that might help you out a little bit. But yeah, that's really all for this week. Sunday I'll be answering the questions as usual, but this is going to be a short one. Thanks. Bye.